We may root against them, but we still love them. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 animated Disney villains.
I love the way your foul little mind works.
For this list, we've chosen the Disney baddies from their traditionally animated flicks that we find the most memorable and terrifying. Number 10, Captain Hook, Peter Pan. Sure, this guy seems tough, but put him near a crocodile and he's the biggest baby. As a sociopath with a bad case of revenge-itis, Hook poses a very real threat to Peter Pan and his lost boys. But it's his sense of humor that makes him one of our favorite villains. And with Smee by his side acting as a de facto conscience, well, you can't miss.
Now let me see. Where was I?
Oh, dear, Captain Hook.
Number 9, Queen Grimhilde, Snow White. Magic mirror on the wall, you know the drill.
Alas, she is more fair than thee.
Queen Grimhilde kicked off one of Disney's most used villainous types, the evil stepmother.
Bring back her heart in this.
A princess can have just about everything: beauty, magic hair, the right fit for a glass slipper. But these women always have a plan to come out on top.
I thought so.
One thing we can thank this queen for is teaching us not to take apples from strangers.
He perished in the land.
Number 8, Gaston, Beauty and the Beast.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right! And every last inch of me's covered with hair.
He doesn't look like your typical villain. In fact, Gaston's the guy who usually gets the girl.
You know, Belle, there's not a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes.
Flowing hair, deep baritone voice, piercing blue eyes. But thanks to his mega overconfidence, dismal proposal skills, and LeFou's blinding admiration, he's insufferable.
Why, it's more than I can bear.
More beer?
But he loses us when he tries to blackmail Belle into marrying him, then throws a hissy fit and stabs her boyfriend when she refuses. Real mature there, Frenchie. Number 7, Hades, Hercules.
You know, I haven't been this choked up since I got a hunk of moussaka caught in my throat.
This delightfully sassy lord of the underworld has everything. 2 bumbling sidekicks,
Memo to me, maim you after my meeting.
a serious anger management problem, and some somber digs. He schemes, he manipulates, he's a hothead. He's everything a Disney villain should be.
Good answer.
And with a plan to take over Mount Olympus that includes killing Wonder Boy himself, we'd hazard to say that Hades is pretty evil. In fact, he rules at it.
Whoa, is my hair out?
Number 6, Ursula, the Little Mermaid.
And now look at me, wasted away to practically nothing. Banished and exiled and practically starving.
This curvaceous villainess has us wrapped around her tentacles. With a killer sense of style, great command of body language, and a sultry voice, Ursula is undeniably evil, but we love it.
Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint.
We never really find out the motivation for her dastardly deeds, but we imagine the merfolk didn't love her creature garden. Ursula's only fault is that she's a sore loser, but she fights dirty till the end.
So much for true love!
Number 5, Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians.
How are you? Miserable, darling, as usual, perfectly wretched.
She wears, smokes, and breathes evil. And with a closet full of fur, cigarettes aplenty, and a classic Rolls-Royce to match, we can't deny that Cruella's got some serious style, even if she's miserable and perfectly wretched. Actually, we'll take a tip from Ms. de Vil's theme tune and suggest that she ought to be locked up and never released.
I want the job done tonight.
Are we gonna do it?
Any way you like, poison them, drown them, bash them in the head. You got any chloroform?
Not a drop. And no ether. Either.
Number 4, Claude Frollo, the Hunchback of Notre-Dame.
Judge Claude Frollo longed to purge the world of vice and sin. And he saw corruption everywhere, except within.
Bring these gypsy vermin to the Palace of Justice.
This Class A baddie doesn't waste time. In the first 4 minutes of the movie, he kills a young mother and almost drowns a baby. This is Disney, right? You know what his biggest problem is? He doesn't get women.
Witchcraft.
Some tips, Claude. Don't torch cities to get the girl. Cut the weirdo chit-chat.
I was just imagining a rope around that beautiful neck.
And don't hit on her when you're about to burn her at the stake.
I can save you from the flames of this world and the next. Choose me or the fire.
Number 3, Jafar, Aladdin.
Jafar, my most trusted advisor. I am in desperate need of your wisdom.
My life is but to serve you, my lord.
He's your average tall, dark, well-dressed villain, but what's with his facial hair?
Your beard is so twisted.
Jafar has creepy written all over him, right down to that hypnoscepter of his. But it's the deadpan delivery,
Try me.
rampant sarcasm,
Ecstatic.
and feathered partner in crime that make Jafar a favorite of ours.
I'm so ticked off that I'm molting.
Even though he kisses the Sultan's butt constantly, we still can't believe no one suspected he was evil.
One thing I pride myself on, Jafar, I'm an excellent judge of character.
Oh, excellent judge, yeah, sure. Not.
You said it, Iago. Number 2, Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty.
Why, it's Maleficent.
What does she want here?
Never trust a spinning wheel. With skin that could rival the Wicked Witch of the West, Maleficent is definitely Disney's most evil female villain.
You poor simple fools, thinking you could defeat me, the mistress of all evil.
We mean, what kind of monster curses a baby? With her pet raven Diablo on her wing, she's seemingly unstoppable. In fact, Maleficent practically breathes fire at her foes. No, wait, she does. But that's when you fight fire with fire, or magic.
Thou sword of truth, fly swift and sure, that evil die and good endure.
Number 1, Scar, the Lion King.
Well, as far as brains go, I got the lion's share, but when it comes to brute strength, I'm afraid I'm at the shallow end of the gene pool.
This nonchalant villain is almost perfect. He's got motive, monarchy rules, and nothing stands in his way. After throwing his brother to his death and sending his hyena lackeys to off his nephew, Scar's reign over Pride Rock seems cemented.
Long live the king.
But no smart villain would send a hyena to do a lion's job. Don't worry, Scar gets his. Notice his part in Hercules? Zazu can tell the future.
He'd make a very handsome throw rug.
Zazu.
Do you agree with our list?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Which animated Disney villain do you think is the most evil? For more top 10s about your favorite flicks, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.